Hey, it's your co-host Haley and Caitlin popping in with a little motivation to get your week started off right. Hello, and welcome back to the Thriving in Wellness podcast. Today, we wanted to give you a little bit of motivation and excitement around your movement. And I always like to refer to it as movement and not exercise because it doesn't have to be something perfectly structured. And exercise makes me feel like I have to go to the gym or I have to put on this specific workout video, but it doesn't always have to be super structured, and it should be something that you enjoy.
Yeah, and we're definitely not saying like structured movement or exercise is bad. That's something we encourage if you're able to do it, incorporate strength training and a structure. But we see way too often people feel paralyzed by that, by the fact that they think they need to go to the gym or everything that you just said. So,
Or they feel like they don't have time, like, well, I don't have an hour to go to the gym or, to even go and do any sort of workout. So yeah, it can make it feel very overwhelming if it has to be structured all the time.
exactly. So we'll talk about some ideas to get you moving if you're in that spot, or maybe if you do have a routine, still moving throughout the day. Like if you're just going to the gym for 30 to 60 minutes or doing a workout video, like that's such a small portion of your day. And that's not to be discouraging. Great, keep up with that. But
Yes.
like ideally, we're getting movement throughout the day as well versus being sedentary like 90% of the day and then working out for 30 to 60 minutes.
Yeah, and like I tend to work with people who work from home, so they're like sitting or just like some sort of office job. So they're sitting at their desk the majority of the day.
Yep.
And because I know we both work with busy women a lot, they might go to the gym for 30 to 60 minutes, but oftentimes it's like 3 to 4 times a week, not every single day. So then, what are we doing in those other times? Even though, yes, we want that structure if you can, but additional movement is good as well.
Exactly. And I think this is also maybe a good time to plug that it might not be like the gym or 30, 60 minutes that you're feeling like you need to do. Like I see so often women are like, I have to hit my 10,000 steps a day and everything like that. Or if I'm not hitting that, like what's the point? And so we're just going to offer today some ideas for you as well as a little bit of a mindset shift because Monday motivation, that's what it's all about. So how you can start to shift to get your body moving, because we promise you any movement is better than nothing.
Yes. So, um, one of the main things we want to focus on today is like fun ways to move your body. And one of my favorite, most fun ways to move my body is doing dance parties with my toddler. So we often do this. We do it after dinner a lot during the week. She just like, I guess in her mind, she's like, we turn on music and we dance and we clean up. And so that's kind of our routine after dinner during the week. And then usually on Saturday mornings, like we finish breakfast, she wants to turn on the music, dance party, and we, clean up the living room, do the dishes, start some laundry.
Yeah, I feel like that makes cleanup a little bit more fun.
Oh, yeah, way more fun.
My dishes might get done a little bit more often if I did that. I love that. Dance parties are a great way. That's in one thing that we want to talk about too is thinking about it as like exercise or movement snacks. And so if you don't have this time to set aside like a full 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever it is, like sure, you can do a shorter workout, but also thinking about it doesn't have to all be done at one time. So maybe you get up and take dance breaks throughout your work day. Or for me, I think the fact that I'm such a wiggle worm, I can't sit still for a long period of times helps me. So I'm like every opportunity I have, I'm getting up and moving. But getting out for a walk, like walking to your mailbox, even walking a lap around your house, whatever it is, doing a few squats, doing some push-ups, like anything that you might incorporate into a more structured workout just split it up and do it throughout the day, and you're
Mhm.
still going to get your body moving, and that can be really beneficial.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, I like to kind of break up my workday with like, okay, I'm gonna take a load of laundry upstairs. Okay, now I'm gonna run out to the mailbox. And that's so great for our blood sugar too. Um, Especially breaking it up throughout the day and if you can, doing some of that movement after meal times.
Yeah, exactly. And that could be if you are familiar with habit stacking, right? If you've gotten into a good routine of having your meals, which I know still a lot of people struggle with, but if you're in a good routine of having your breakfast and your lunch or maybe a snack, like try to get a little bit of movement in after that. So you're already taking that break, just stacking that on there. And I want to say too that so A, give yourself permission that it doesn't have to be this Instagram worthy or whatever workout. Move your body in whatever way feels good to you right now. And also there's times when your body might need a little bit of rest. And this is something I actually talk to a lot of my clients about too, is they come to me and they are doing the HIIT workouts. They're moving in their body. They're doing lots of cardio. And we actually talk about taking a step back. And so that's when we move over to more of the walking, restorative movement, getting those just little movements throughout the day versus like that really structured, intense workout. So you might be in a season where your body needs a little bit more of that low intensity rest type of movement. Movement's still beneficial. We're not saying like don't move at all unless you can't, like if you have an injury or something. But also, there's different seasons of life where it warrants a change in your workout routine. Like I'm sure for you, I think we've talked about it, like your workout routine now with 2 kiddos is totally different from maybe what it was in college or even before having kids.
Yeah, definitely. Um, oh, and I wanted to bring up the mindset piece around these, like, I love that you call them like workout snacks. Because so often I hear especially women really struggling with like if they don't, you know, pour sweat
Yeah.
and they're you know, that like hit style workout, if they're not doing that, it doesn't feel like a workout to them. And the goal is just moving your body and you might need to connect with yourself a little bit and figure out why it doesn't feel sufficient if it's not that really high intensity style of workout.
Mhm.
And know that you still are doing something very beneficial and healthy for yourself, even if it is something like walking or a dance party or yoga, whatever it is that isn't that high intensity style.
Yeah, and I will say I used to fall into that camp. Like I would go to the gym for hours when I had time to do that. I don't know how I did it honestly, but yeah, I felt like if I didn't sweat like everything out, then I felt like it wasn't a good workout. And even for me, shifting even when I was still, working out fairly intensely, but I started to shift from less cardio to more of the strength training, that shifted a little bit for me. So I wasn't sweating as much, so I felt like it wasn't as good of a workout, but that really was a time to reflect and shift on that. So, yes, I love that. Reflect on why you're feeling like that needs to be the case, that you sweat it all out. Sometimes that is therapeutic, and sometimes that's great for us, right? But that shouldn't always be the case. And if there it is, it's again the time that your body needs the rest, maybe some nervous system support is needed for you if you feel like that's your stress management system right now or coping strategy. Um, which that would be a whole nother topic.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, reflect on your mindset around the types of ways that you're moving your body and then try to figure out some fun ways to incorporate more movement into your day to day, not just those, more intense structured activities.
Yeah, and reach out to us online. We want to hear what your favorite ways are. Do you throw yourself a dance party? Do you like hiking, getting out in nature? What is it? I always like to hear what people enjoy to do. So we will talk to you later.